Hell yeah. All right, let's do a quick thoughts or what do I expect for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Basically, right? I like many others, Breath of the Wild was my first Switch game, and the thought that the Switch came out 6 years ago, I think, is absolutely wild. How the fucking years passed by. Could you believe it? 6 years since the Switch came out. I waited in line. I was the first person in my area to get a Nintendo Switch. Me and my friends waited for since the day that we got out of school to us in to at Walmart on fucking layaway because that's where you had to wait in line. So yeah. Oh, this is the UK video? Oh, okay, hold on. Alright. There you go. Sorry. Nintendo of America. Is there even a difference? But whatever. Oh, I mean, I guess the translator is like British. But okay. It fixed. Nintendo of America. Alright, so, yeah. What do I expect from the games? Basically, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, but better. And I know that's a very high task because Breath of the Wild was so fucking good. It's been a while since I played it, but I remember having so much fun with it. I put so many hours, like many others, into Breath of the Wild. Mostly because we had no other games to play, but it didn't feel like I was playing Zelda because there weren't any other games. I really thought, for me, it was really good to put the hours that I put into Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So I cannot wait for what awaits for Tears of the Kingdom. The direct is pretty small, only 13 minutes. So yeah, let's hit play and see what we get. Aonuma! What do you have for us? What do you have for us? Oh, hell yeah! Wow, so it is officially 100% complete. Also, let me check real quick my stream. Yeah, I knew it. Alright, there you go. I knew it. I knew it that I needed to change something before because I'm always bad with this. Alright, I think now you'll be able to hear
to this game,
the direct.
And we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay?
We're getting actual gameplay.
Here we are.
We're getting actual gameplay.
Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some land masses floating up there.
Okay.
We call them sky
Also, the
islands.
game kind of looks exactly the same, but that's what we want, right? We want the same feel as Breath of the Wild. I heard that it's made by from the same map as well.
Oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is.
A lot of people were disappointed that the game was made with the same map, but I'm pretty sure that they changed a few things, right? Maybe there's like a giant crater or something after all the years.
Let's use one of Link's new abilities.
All right, let's see.
If you do this on the rock that just fell.
Rewind. Oh, rewind.
Look, it started rising.
Okay, we kind of got a glimpse of this.
Rewinds an object's movement.
Yeah, yeah, we got a glimpse of this on the previous direct, on the trailer.
We're a lot closer to.
Is it not? I'm pretty sure it does have audio. Like, what do you mean you can't hear me? Like, it's literally right here. Like, when I talk, like, unless OBS is bullshitting me. Like unless OBS is bullshitting, it's right here. Like when I talk, the mic thing, you know, pops up, and when I play the video,
To the Sky Islands.
it, you know, it
Let's
shows
use
me
the
that it is
paraglider to
tracking
reach
it.
one of them. There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
All right.
I made it.
All right. So we're getting a lot
There
of
are
Sky
lots of ways
Islands
to reach
now.
the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky
Oh, I
Island.
just realized Link is like
Just like
without
on
his
the surface,
ponytail.
there are
He's
several
letting his
man-made
full
structures.
hair out.
Some trees are also growing here.
I think this is the first time we gotten
You
Link
won't
with
see
like
many of those yellow trees on
long,
the
like
surface,
really
though.
long hair. Like that's longer than
Let's walk around
than what
for
he
a bit.
usually has, if I remember correctly. Like I know in Breath of the Wild he had his ponytail. Now he has it
There's a
like
branch on the ground.
let
When you
out.
find something like this, you should pick it up. It
Of
might come in
course.
handy later.
Of course, our
continue.
first weapon.
Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called
Okay.
a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
Okay, so I'm guessing they
Ah,
have
the branch
lore.
broke.
Maybe
Not
they're
good, not good.
maybe
Quick,
they're
Get
made
another branch and
by the same technology as the Sheikah.
we defeated it. Moving on.
So 9.
We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far.
Did we
Also,
always?
this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch,
Did we
and the
always
rock
have
over
like
here
that sound wave in the
and
bottom?
do this, look,
Oh.
we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer.
Okay.
This is called fuse. You can
All right,
stick
so you can
objects
just
together
fuse
to
stuff.
create new weapons with various
I think I got
effects.
spoiled on
Let's
this
take
just
on
a little
another
bit when I was
construct with
when I
this
was
fused
surfing on
weapon.
Twitter.
We're
But I
dealing with two of them at once.
all I've seen was just a little bit of like the first part.
Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved.
All right, so I'm guessing it has a better durability as well.
The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
Yeah, read my
You can
mind.
do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability.
Okay. All right, this is gonna
You
be
can fuse
interesting.
two weapons, for example.
This is gonna be
If we
interesting.
take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork,
We're getting like
we
we're
can
getting
create a
Minecraft
weapon
in this
with a
bitch.
much longer attack range.
Holy shit.
With
Oh
this,
man, I'm
we
very
don't have to
interested
get
in
too
what we
close to
can like
enemies,
on what's
and
gonna
we
be
can
like the most
safely attack
overpowered
from a
weapons.
distance. You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
Meat arrow.
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Oh, okay, interesting. So now we don't have.
Very useful.
So now we don't have to make like ice.
Let's
We don't
see.
have to make ice arrows anymore.
Ah,
We
there's
can
a bird
just
flying around.
Use the raw
If you're out
material.
hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land.
You're too old.
So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters.
Keys'
Use it to an
eyeball.
arrow and
What?
look, it homed in on the target.
Okay.
Let's try this on another bird.
Wow. Okay, so like monster materials now have more.
I'll just fire in
More
that
of a
general
roll.
direction. It's very simple.
Wow.
Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Trying to figure out what every
I
monster.
fused a mushroom to my shield. Now,
Mush-
you're probably
What?
wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using
Wow.
similar methods.
Okay, this is really
In the
interesting.
previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong
It would be-
enemies. But in this game,
It's gonna be
fusing
really
even
fun.
the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me
A
demonstrate.
rock and a shield.
Some of the sky
This is
islands
gonna be
even
interesting.
have rivers.
This is gonna be really fucking
We'll wanna
interesting to
cross
see
this
what
one,
each
But swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need
to
a
see
boat.
what each material makes.
course, there
Like
isn't
you,
anything
apparently
that
you can
resembles
put it
a
on a
boat
shield
around
as well.
here.
Or arrows,
So,
swords,
We'll lift up
shields,
this log and attach it to a second log.
and then like other materials as well.
Let's do one more. We'll bring
Like
this
it's not
over
even like the
here
basic
and
like sword
attach a
shield,
third
you know,
log.
you can just fuse a log with a
It's a
log,
makeshift
like you're
raft. This
like
is another new
like you're seeing
ability
right here.
called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's
Okay.
modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this.
Oh man, this game is gonna get broken day one.
Now,
Have you
if
seen
we
like the
put this
clips
on the water,
like
it's made
from
of
Breath of the
wood, so the
Wild?
buoyancy
Like clips
will
from
keep it
Japan
afloat.
and shit like that? Like the Japanese players
we've made a simplified
do some
version of a
wild
boat.
shit to Breath of the Wild. They break the game daily.
However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Ooh, what's that battery? Oh wait, I didn't see it. Wait, hold on.
Looks like something here. Let's try hitting it.
Okay.
Oh, wind.
All right, so the battery
blowing
just
wind.
the battery
like we
icon
found a
just
fan.
appears.
Why don't we try attaching it?
Okay. Okay, that's really interesting. So I'm guessing like the technology in this game is the
We'll attach another one. This
guessing-
should make the boat well balanced.
I'm guessing the technology in this game is gonna be like Sheikah technology. I get the modern
Okay,
technology
they're
of us is the Sheikah technology
All right,
for
let's
them.
try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving.
They
It's
got
sailing pretty fast with the
Banjo-Kazooie,
wind from the
nuts
fans.
and bolts. Yeah.
Since we
Yeah,
added two
I saw a
fans,
Twitter
we
video
should
about
be
it,
able to
where
cross
they
the river
just-
in no time.
Like in the trailer, you can see Link with like a
Alright, we reached the
man-made
other side.
airplane or some shit, and then someone put
In the most recent
yeah,
trailer,
yeah,
we
that
showed
one.
scenes of Link riding a large
Yeah, that
car
one, and then people
flying
like
machine.
made Banjo-Kazooie nuts
Those
and
vehicles
bolts
actually
references.
aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are
Wow,
all sorts of objects
okay.
you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
There are even more new abilities.
I'm really impressed.
Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
Okay, so this is the
This
bit
new
that we
ability
saw
is
in the
called
beginning.
Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling,
Or you can
go
just swim.
through
You can go full on
to the floor
One
above you.
Piece, Senor Pink, and like swim on
There
and
are some
swim on the
restrictions,
fucking
but
walls
what's
and
great
ceiling.
about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
Okay, so it's
For
specifically
example,
the ceiling
This
then.
place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability
Oh, you can just
here-
phase through the entire cave?
Come on, keep going.
Wow.
Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill.
Damn, they really
In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain.
Wow, they
But
really
in this
made
game, if there's a mountain
entire
with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having
they
to
really
climb
give
all the
you
way
a
up.
lot of free
Here's
roam
another example.
to explore
Imagine
in this
you're
game.
stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be.
So now I
holding a
feel like
strange weapon.
enter a maze.
Some enemies are equipped
In a
with
cave and
fused
you get
weapons,
lost, you
so
can just
battles will play out a bit
swim up
differently
the
from
ceiling.
previous game.
And that's it.
Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan.
Am I the only one who feels like the graphics are kind of watered down though? Hold on. I have it on like 1080. I don't know if it's the recording on the capture that they use, but I feel like the graphics are kind of like hard to look at, I think. But I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Ah! I got pushed off!
But maybe it was just the capture or the YouTube
Oh well, let's just
resolution.
return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land.
Do you still
You can
need
also search for destinations that pique your interest.
Do you still need stamina to
Once you've chosen your destination,
to glide?
you can speed things up, like this.
Okay.
Let's dive into this river.
Oh, you can just fall into the water.
And we're back on the surface.
I'm pretty sure you still need to use stamina for.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Okay, this right here actually. This when Link stops, it actually looks pretty good. Like when Link stops and like just stands there, it actually looks pretty decent. But I don't know. Like in some areas like this, like the graphics just don't look as good. It looks this is gonna be a hot take. There's gonna be a hot take, but it reminds me of like Sword and Shield graphics. But not as bad. But it does remind me.
Seems to be holding a strange weapon.
But it does remind
enemies
me
are
of
equipped
Sword
with
and Shield
fused weapons,
graphics.
so-
Like this area right here, it doesn't look good. Like I don't remember Breath of the Wild looking this rugged. But again, maybe it's just the capture that they use, but ugh. Like stuff like this as
It
well.
blew me away with wind. Looks like
I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
it's got some sort of fan. Stop! It feels so. Once you, and still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
But then there's like this, and it doesn't look that bad, right? Like the trees, the grass. It looks pretty decent.
What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Okay. Okay, that was a great, neat little presentation that we got for the game. Like we got confirmation that the game is already finished 100%. So I'm glad that they didn't show too much, right? Damn, May cannot get any more close. I'm still very much excited. I'm still very much excited for this game, 100%. But yeah, so far what they showed seems very interesting. Like the whole mechanics that they provided seems really fun to just mess around with. Like the whole fusion thing. I know we're gonna get some hours, so many hours. Which just gonna, I know, or at least for myself, I know that I'm gonna just put so many hours into just figuring out what each fusion do, right? There's so many things. Melty Blood? I don't play that much Melty Blood anymore, unfortunately. I might come back to it since I have a few friends who are playing it, but maybe I'll get back to it. Also, like, aren't you the one who don't want me to play fighting games? Like, you know that it's a drug. Why would you, like, willingly tell me to go play a fighting game? Alright. Let me check my stream real quick. Let me check my stream real quick. Play fighting games? Okay, yeah, I sound pretty normal. Like, it's not even, like, the basic... Yeah, okay. All right, just checking if my mics were good. But yeah, that's about it. I think I said all I wanted to say for Tears of the Kingdom. They didn't present a whole lot, but what they did present just seems very fun. My only complaint is just that the graphics don't look that great, or maybe maybe it's just that I just succumbed to the privilege of maybe I have succumbed to the privilege of like playing PC games that like that I cannot look at Switch graphics anymore. I haven't played on my Switch in so long, so maybe that's it. I'm privileged. I'm sorry. Okay, but yeah, that's about it. See ya.